This picture is about transport, and here we have a coachman sitting on a horse. This is the saddle horse, because this horse has got a saddle on it. The other 3 horses here pulling this wagon do not have saddles, just one of them does. It's called the saddle horse. And they're all tied up to the coach tree. This is this thing here, with chains or with strings here. You can see they're all attached to it. And he sits here on the saddle horse, and he drives the horses. That's why we use the word drive a car, because he drives the horses in front of the wagon using his whip here. And he also uses the reins. You can see this line here. It's connecting these horses to his hand over here. And the horses have got a yoke on their backs, and this yoke is also connected to the lines, which then is connected to the coach tree. He greases the axles. The axles run from one wheel to the other with grease, which he keeps in a little pot. You can see the pot on the ground here, a pot of axle grease. And he stops the wheel from moving with a brake. Here you can see a chain being used to stop the wheel from moving. And especially if there's a very steep hill he's going down, then he will use a brake of some kind to slow the wagon down. A coach, which you can see here, and here as well, is driven along on the ruts in the road. Because these wheels are very thin, they would make grooves in the road, and these are called ruts. And the wagons were all pretty much the same width from side to side, and so the wheels would run along in the ruts. That's why someone is stuck in a rut if they can't change their direction very easily. They're just doing the same thing without changing direction or changing what they do. And that comes from wagons which run in their ruts on the ground, which they make grooves. This was in the days before there were tarred roads. Very, very important people are carried in a coach with 6 horses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 coachmen, one at the front and one sitting on the coach itself. Other people are carried with 2 horses in a chariot here. And you also have a horse litter here. So the person is sitting inside this box carried on poles, and here's another horse litter here, and the person is sitting inside this little tent which is carried on the poles here, and there's still someone riding the horse, directing them. And up in very hilly places where wagons can't go, you use pack horses or mules, and they carry the load on their backs, and they go up into the mountains to the villages.